I have two final questions. I don't know if Lakshmi has a few others. No, okay. One, you spoke of out of 100, you failed 98 times. And that could be demoralizing for so many people, right? You're constantly failing, and then seeing very little success. In those times, as KUZA, how do you kind of stay motivated to see that I want to be able to continue doing this because there is light at the end of the tunnel and I know success is coming? And I'd also ask my other question so that you answer that together. A little while ago in the conversation, you said in 2035, you're committing to something. Let's assume we're in 2035 and this is a conversation happening in 2035. We're all older. But at the
sticky 25th March, yeah, okay. Not sticky.
So let's assume that you're there and everything's gone well. And assuming that everything's gone well, what is it that you kind of see for KUZA and what's the next milestone that you want to go achieve?
Yeah, milestones are good because they kind of, you know where you're heading. But to be honest, do we know how to get there? No. Do we have the intent to get there? Yes, we're committing to it. I guess that's where I think going back to the African problem, it's not, for me, a good partnership is one where 1 + 1 is not 2, not 4. It has to be 11. Correct. I still don't understand exponentials as much as I've done my science-based learning, engineering and all that. Yeah. But we are actually seeing the exponential effect on ground. Right. Again, now we are working with Apurva.ai and we are listening to the conversations. It's magical. Oh. Like to just give an example, we're piloting with some of our dairy farmers. Right. Because dairy farming is good because you see the money immediately, almost on a daily basis, right? So one of the interventions, we do mini practices. We have tons and tons of data, but then we said, let's just double click and pick one where I can see the cycle. And one of the practices were about 500 farmers where our entrepreneurs have trained the farmers on animal feed. Right. And about 20% of the farmers did the intervention and they changed the animal feed. They did some correction or something. Yeah. In a very short time, we have seen the output, which is the milk production, has increased by 14% now.
Small change is a big tap.
Correct? Now, that 14% difference means a kid in the family now has an opportunity to go to the school.
Right.
Okay. Now, when we looked at from the other point of view, what is the cost of not doing it? On a very small base, that income, the economic value is mind-boggling. It's like $120,000 kind of a difference on a very small cohort, right? On an annual basis, right? Imagine extrapolating that by 1 million farmers. And the total addressable market is 500 million farmers in the global south. Oh. Now, these kind of insights are the ones that kind of give us inspiration that yes, we can do it. Yeah. If it is easy, many people would have done it. Correct. So, and again, seeing the smile on the kid's face, the confidence with which the school kid is, and the kid is going to the school in a school uniform with a school bag is what actually gives us the happiness that yes, right. The hope is, I would otherwise in a different forum say hope is not a strategy, but to be very honest, hope is our internal strategy to motivate ourselves to be able to stay aligned and stay focused and be on this, right, on this journey.
And in your ideal vision, how would you kind of these existing obstacles be dismantled, and how do you kind of feel that they would be transformed?
I'm going back to the previous question you asked me, like what happened, how do you handle these kind of things, right? So, water. I draw inspiration from water.
Right.
There's a flowing river. You put an obstacle, what would water do? Will it stop and wait?
No. Anymore.
Go right away, find a way, get around and do it. That's it.
And Bruce said, be like water.
Okay, good. So somebody said this.
Yeah.
So be like water. And obstacles are, every day we have. So for us, we are now like playing like a game.
Yeah.
This is an obstacle, okay. Figure it out. And the key qualities of a leader are perseverance and most importantly, consistency.
Right.
It's very easy to lose hope and lose heart and then say, yes, I'm giving up. But when somebody sees you again and again and again and again consistently, then they say, there's something this guy is confident or he knows. A lot of time people ask me, how are you so confident? Because you believe in it and then you start doing it. Somebody has to somewhere believe. And as long as it is not illegal or anything, it's fine. So just believe in this and keep doing this. So this is the power of one leader at a time. So the way we are building this as a systems orchestration is we are creating these grassroots leaders. Each leader supporting, say, 200 families. That's about 1,000 people. Now, all of a sudden, the problems look to be much more simpler. At least in our head, we need to. At least this is the way I tell my rational mind that it's easy, just 1 million people times so many.